So here's this week's sneaker news, and it's a short one because there's not too many sneakers announced. And I suppose in the next coming weeks I may do a Jordan 2026 sort of preview video just to kind of talk through some of the Jordans that are coming out in 2026, because that seems to be, Jordan seems to be the brand that showcases or leaks a lot of their sneaker releases for the following years. But the first one up is the New Balance Made in USA collection. I'm sure there's going to be more for the autumn winter time. However, this is basically simple, like black and white really, with a little bit of sea salt in terms of colorway. Just clean, nice looking. There's both models are really nice. So yeah, they're clean, simple, and I was trying to pick up a pair of 998s for a review, but I couldn't find a pair. I did find a pair for quite cheap at one point, but so many other trainers have been releasing, I didn't bother grabbing a pair. But I would like to see how these are compared to other New Balance trainers. And then also on the 4th of September, we've got the Supreme Nike SB Dunk Low region exclusives pack, and the different colorways going to be releasing in different parts of the world. So just keep an eye on that, and it looks like it's going to be a Supreme exclusive drop. I'm not sure if these will be releasing on the sneakers app, but there's obviously quite a few different colorways. So you've got the purple, the black and yellow, and then the all black ones, and then also the white ones. Clean if you're sort of into those sort of SB Dunks, I suppose. I wouldn't mind the yellow and black pair actually. I think that looks quite nice actually. And then also from Nike, they've teased the Lebron 23. So this is like celebrating, I suppose, Lebron as being the King James, and that's a theming for the shoe. The gold coloured hits on there, and just the overall sort of iridescent kind of vibe to it. It does give that sort of crown or jewel type vibe. It looks okay to me. It's not anything special. I suppose it's better than the 22, I will say that. And then also from Nike, we have the Air Max Plus in Hyper Pink Volt. This is quite similar to some of the OG colorways that came out, such as the Raspberry. So I do like this one actually as well. So I may be inclined to grab it because it's one of my favourite models of all time. But yeah, if it goes on sale, then I'll definitely be grabbing it. But I believe like these are popular, especially in the UK anyway, and and I think they're good sort of autumn winter time sneakers if you like your sort of mesh based sneakers, because they're a bit more protective, and also the outsole is quite sort of rugged as well for walking around. And then also we've got a preview of the Air Jordan 12 Taxi. These probably I might end up grabbing a pair of these in November, because there isn't, as far as I can see, too much that I'll be going for in November. It may be the Black Cats and definitely the Chicago Lows, but this one could also be a contender because I haven't got any Jordan 12s at the moment, and this one I think would be a nice one. I did sell the playoff pair that I had, but I think this 12 Taxi, I do like the hits of yellow on the outsole and things like that, so it does look very cool. And also we have a preview of the Air Jordan 11 Grand Finale. This is just a simple colorway really. It's nothing that we haven't seen before. There's 4 different I think versions of the Jordan 11 releasing this year, and this looks like it's a women's exclusive because it gets like a pearl I suppose tag that comes with it. It's a clean pair, but again, nothing amazing. It's all very much the same as what we've seen before. And then also Nike are releasing the Air Foamposite Pro. This is in the pearl colorway. These originally dropped back in the early 2000s, and a nice pair of shoes in my opinion. I think they do look cool. Probably not as nice as a standard Foamposite, because I think the swoosh kind of kills it a bit for me. And then also from PSG, I think is quite a solid entry, is the Air Jordan 5 Off Noir. I like the fact that it's a little bit different. So you got like the kind of textile material. It kind of reminds me of the Off-White 5s. And then also no netting, and then you got the Paris Saint-Germain logo on the instead of the netting. Overall I think it's cool with the pink hits and stuff. I think it'll be relatively popular, and obviously with PSG, I'm sure there's going to be fans out there who want to grab a pair. And then also from Solefly, we've got a preview of the Air Jordan 3 Miami Hurricanes. The overall quality of this looks nice. The leather looks nice on it, just from like eyeballing it, and the colour scheme is quite cool as well. It's got that kind of Hurricanes vibe to it. I think these will be pretty popular. I think Solefly are kind of a bit underrated, I suppose, in terms of their sort of silhouettes, and I did like what they did with the Jordan 8 as well. And this is to be confirmed, but Action Bronson, the other New Balance 992 that was previewed quite a while ago, which was like that beige and red colorway, which I thought was okay. This one's called the DIGITALIS PURPUREA, and I think it's one of those wild kind of pairs, really. I'm sure it'll be in limited numbers of this particular one. Usually the wacky colorways are sort of more limited, but yeah, the more I look at it, the more it's kind of grown on me. So yeah, so I don't know what else to say, really. I don't know if it's something that I would personally wear, but it still very much reminds me of the 1906R Rosewater. So yeah, looks really cool in my opinion, and I do like the 992 as well.